Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year's a why I and my Torah, our Torah, are all alone and our Minyan. So with the new regulations, they're allowed to have Minyanim downstairs again. People are having them by their sidewalks, having them in their parking lots. Some shuls already having them outside the shuls, and that's not where I am holding. Our Minyan, many have moved downstairs. Half of us in the building are staying in the building, myself included. And the Kriat Hatorah, we also did an interesting kind of way. So we had with the Kriat Hatorah, we had it on my porch, and my son and I split it up, the laning, but there's only a couple of lanings that were manageable. To Zrim Mitzvah, I cannot, I guess I could lane if I spend 20, 30 hours preparing, but it's not my plan. And I don't want to take away from the shirim that I am giving. So therefore, I'm not going to be doing that. So what do we do about Kriat Hatorah? And about davening. So I'm very stringent when it comes to this area. I talk to doctors, many of them, and there's a range of opinion, but I have the impression from several of them that they do not know what's flying here. Everyone was convinced a month ago, okay, it's droplets, that's how it's transmitted, and that's clear, and you have to have 2 meters, and boom, halach l'Moshe Sinai, it's clear. Once you're outside of 2 meters, all is good in the world. And nothing can happen. And just I'm hearing from more and more doctors, not all, it's not only transmitted that way. A mask is not 100% guarantee. Gloves not 100% guarantee. You take the gloves are like your hands. They touch one thing, they touch something else, and now the gloves are transferring things. And then you go ahead, you touch from the gloves to your face. You take off your gloves, you put the gloves back on. Now even the surface of your gloves have your germs on them. And there's no guarantees here, and there's more vague. There's so many people now transmitting it, and they're asymptomatic. There's 0 signs. They have no signs at all. So I'm staying away from people who be good. Very good. And what about everyone else who may be carrying it? Now they don't have any signs. It doesn't matter. There's so much unclarity in this area. The more I read and study and speak to doctors, it's just vague. So the more stringent you could be, the better. You say, but a person can rely on them. You could rely on them. If they say you can be downstairs, you're not in violation. You're not in violation of any law in Israel, wherever you're around the world, and probably not a halachic violation as well. But Chamir Sakanta Meisur, these are areas to be stringent in my opinion. So I'm staying on my porch. I don't go down. People will be forgot a mask one day, and this one got too close to you, he breathed on you, this, oh no, but he didn't sneeze on me. Someone show me a guarantee that only sneezing, it's not breathing, it's not talking, it's not this, it's not clear. So I'm on my porch. And everyone downstairs, I understand. And that's fine. They're following the rules. Kriat Hatorah, part of me said, you know what? I have the Torah by me, and I can't lane on my porch, so I'll just put it back in the shul. They said, I don't want to do that either. Let's see if there's a way. So the Torah, I bring it down. No one else handles the Torah. I bring it down before the minyan starts, and then I undress the Torah. I put bags on the handles of the Torah, and the Bakori comes with gloves that I hand to him to put on right then and there. And I have my gloves on, so when I take the gloves out of the box for him, they don't get contaminated from me if I have anything. I pass it on to him. He stands by the Torah. No one else is near the Torah, not me, only the Bakori. Those who are comfortable getting a leaves at a distance do that. If not, the Bakori himself. And then the Bakori moves away from the Torah. Me or my son Shlomo, we do Hag B'Galila. We have the covering of the Torah. Right when I take the cover of the Torah off, I move it away in the building. No one is touching anything. The only thing the Bakori touches with his gloves on his hands and with gloves on the Torah, might look a little bit weird, but okay, not the nicest cover. In a normal situation, there's nothing normal. And all we have is him touching with his gloved hands, the gloved Torah, and he's gone. And that's it. There's no other contact. So I've spoken to doctors, even the most stringent doctor, and they were comfortable with this. And I gave a trial this morning. It was fine and smooth. And that's what we'll continue doing. I would do nothing less, in my opinion, because I'm hearing so many stringent opinions. No one's close to the Torah, just one person, and that's it. This is, quote, my extreme approach to the situation. I personally think it's not extreme. I think it makes good sense. And Chamira Sakanta Meisura, which means Sakana, dangerous kind of issues are more stringent than halachas of black and white, eating a piece of treif and violating Shabbos. We have all the rules of Shabbos and treif, obviously, you have to follow them. But when it comes to Hamir, Sakanta, we just don't know. And here we don't know. So in my opinion, the more stringent you could be, the better. And Amiyatz Hashem, healthier and remain alive, and then be able to go ahead. And one day, have Kriat Hatorah like it's supposed to be. One day have Minyanim like it's supposed to be. And to be alive